In this video, we are going to sharpen this carbon steel case Stockman. This is a 2016, and it's got the chrome vanadium blades on it. I bought this one used, and I've used it, and I polished off the patina it had on it. And so I'm going to sharpen him up and then start fresh, putting a new patina on him. Now this knife is not real dull. He is the kind of dullness that you would say, wait a minute, I need to sharpen him. He's not been abused or anything like that. He's just got dull from use. And so now he needs to be sharpened. Now the way that I do it is I use a Lansky sharpening system with a clamp to clamp onto the blade. And if you're working with a knife that has really had a rough go on the edge, if it's nicked up and beat up and dinged up, it's a good idea to put the clamp on it and to start from scratch, because that'll get you a nice even bevel and a nice even edge. But if I just need to sharpen a little bit, I'll do it freehand sometimes, where I'll just take the stone, and it's like a regular sharpening stone you'll come across. This particular one here is a 120 grit. And then what you want to do is just lay your knife on it and get the angle to where you think it lines up with where the edge was. And then just lightly and slowly pull the knife towards you. Now it's a good idea to do this maybe 15 to 30 times, depending on how your edge looks and what kind of steel you're working with. This chrome vanadium steel, the chrome vanadium steel sharpens up really fast, and so I'm probably only going to do around 15 strokes or so on this side. And then when I'm done with that, I'll switch over to the other side and do the same thing. So I'll be back in a minute. Then after you've finished sharpening this side of the blade, flip the blade over like this. And I've already done this here about 20 times or so. And just, again, nice smooth strokes, keeping your angle. And what you're looking for is you should be able to feel a ledge, a little edge that has popped up. And what it is it's where the steel has rolled over. That's known as the burr, B-U-R-R. And you can see my fingernail catching on it. And when that's done, you're done with your coarse stone. And so since you went this way first, then you went this way, you want to finish off by a light stroke, the way you went there originally, just like that. And after you've done that, you're ready to move to your medium stone. And so starting on the edge you started with initially on the coarse stone, we're going to do about 15 strokes on this side. And this kind of keens the edge. It kind of tunes it up a little bit, smooths it out a little bit. And so I'm going to go ahead and do 15 or 20 strokes on this side like this. Then I'm going to flip over and do the other side. And then I'll be right back. And after you've finished up on your second side, doing 15 or 20 strokes, whatever it is that your blade is needing there, what you'll want to do is you'll want to flip it back over and go very lightly back. Maybe 2 light strokes, then flip her over and go 2 light strokes back that way. Do this one more time with 1 stroke each or so, and you just have to eyeball it. This isn't a set rule, but it's all give and take, as each steel's a little different and the angle of each blade's a little different and how much work they need. By the way, this medium stone, the grit on it is 280. And then lastly, I take this stone. This is a ceramic stone, again from the Lansky system, but it's a 1000 grit ceramic stone. Then I just take and I lay my edge right on it and very lightly run down it on both sides like that, just a few times. So after you've done that, your knife is fully sharpened, and ready to use. There are a few different ways to test it, and one way is you can just lightly rest the blade on your fingernail. If you got it sharp, it will grab and will not scoot. It'll grab right on there. The other thing you can do is you can always cut paper. Here I've got an old magazine, but let me see here. But if you've got it sharp, you won't have any problem at all slicing right through it. I like to take and cut right on the leading edge. And if on the leading edge, you can cut right onto the edge like that without the paper folding on you. See, you don't want it to fold like that. If you have your edge straight, it'll just slice right through there without any problems at all. So that's a good way to test it, is just see how it cuts through a nice thin piece of paper. The other thing you can always do is see if it will shave any hair on your arm. And as you can see, that one doesn't have a bit of problem shaving any hair. So that's how I sharpen my blade. And after you do that, you'll have a good, sharp, useful blade in pretty simple steps. Have a good day, and everybody, keep your knives sharp.